Okay, in this one we're going to talk about something called quartiles and percentiles. So using our same data, we're going to talk about quartiles. And the word quart, like a quarter, is 1/4. 25 cents is 1/4 of a dollar, a quarter, or 1/4 is like a fourth. So a quartile is when we divide our data into 4 equal parts and choose the first, second, and third division there. So it's kind of like the median. Divides it into 2 halves. The median is actually the second quartile. Half the data is over here, half the data is over here. But if we take this half and cut it in half, we get what's called the first quartile. And if we take this upper half and divide it in half, we get what's called the third quartile. So 25% or 1/4 of the data is beneath the Q1 value. 25% is between Q1 and Q2, between Q2 and Q3, and above Q3. And also 50% of the data is below the median and 50% is above the median. So in this data, the Q2 is the median, so it's the number exactly in the middle of the sorted data. Then we would take the remaining data and chop it in half and find the middle, and the middle occurs there. And there's not an exact middle because it's an even number of numbers, so it's going to be the average of these two numbers, which is 850. And then the Q3, we would take the upper half and divide it in half and find the middle, and the middle occurs here, and we would take the average of these two numbers. So there's our Q3 value. I wouldn't worry about the calculation process. We're going to learn a calculator command to do all this work. What you do need to know is what it means, though. 25% of the data is below this value, 50% of the data is below this value, 75% of the data is below this value. And that kind of leads us into percentiles. In a quartile, we divided it into 4 pieces. For quarter. For percentile, we're going to divide it into 100 pieces. And there's not exactly 100 data points here, but we would divide our data into 100 equal parts, and a certain value would be a certain percentile. These actually tie to the quartiles, like what I was just mentioning. The 25th percentile is Q1, the 50th percentile is Q2, which is also the median, and the 75th percentile is Q3, which is also the Q3. Yeah, I think I said that. We're going to worry about calculating percentiles later when we have the normal distribution to work with. So that'll be it for now.